Okay, you can support.
In carnage, I bloom like a flower in
How
the
do you plan on
dawn.
coaching combat the potential language issues the team might face? League is its own kind of language. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, oh, okay, yeah, the language barrier. I kind of agree with LS here. I think League is its own language, and the only real issue is probably going to be with out of game stuff. Like, you can talk about like rotating here and there, starting drag, fighting, not fighting, playing slow. All these things are like almost universal. Like once you learn the words, it's so easy to translate into your own language because these concepts are just unanimously agreed on as just kind of terms that you would use through every language. But here's the problem with language barrier. It's not about talking about whether you should have fought or went all in or traded or backed or recalled or warded Baron or whatever. The language barrier is an issue when the team environment demands or is helped by the players getting along outside of the game. And like it's really hard to get an emotional, like a strong emotional tie with people that you can't really fully communicate with. You can't really get your thoughts out naturally in the same way that you normally can. Jokes, for example, certain jokes that would be like a play on words, or certain jokes that would be hold on, let me go HP here. I think, sorry, no, I'm gonna go MR. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like certain jokes, certain just like sayings, just comments that you would make on someone, anything, any sort of conversation. It's going to be hard for you to hang out with like the people who have a language barrier with you. And anybody who, has interacted with someone with a pretty large language barrier kind of knows that there can be like a little bit of discomfort, and like you're probably a little bit more comfortable for the most part hanging out with people that you can like fully, openly, fluently communicate with. That's it. And that can cause some problem. That can cause some friction, like just the fact that you can't really fully ever become like best buds. And like, for those who say like, oh, what about like you and Core? You guys were like super close. I mean, Core's English was fluent. Like after a few months of studying, he was completely fluent in English. And there was like no joke that I made that would go over his head. There was like no conversation that I couldn't have with him. So yeah, if there's a strong language barrier, I think there's a bit of a problem getting along outside of the game.